Hello everyone, continuation of the report in chapter 18. By the way, my name is Daryl Parado from BSPE 4A. The topic that I will discuss is all about partnership agreement. In partnership agreement, this is an industrial relations and can be described as one in which both parties or management and the trade union agree to work together to their mutual advantage and to achieve a climate of more cooperative and therefore less adversarial industrial relations. And this is also governs the relationships between two or more partners in a venture. It also establishes the rules of the partnership and governs each party's responsibilities to the business and to other parties. We have here the 5 key values for partnership that have been set down by Roscoe and Kasner-Lotto in 1998, which is first, mutual trust and respect; second, a joint vision for the future and the means to achieve it; third, continuous exchange of information; fourth, recognition of the central rule of collective bargaining; fifth, devolved decision making. Those 5 values for partnership that has been Roscoe and Kasner-Lotto has been set down in 1998. The next that I will tackle is all about impact of partnerships. Impact of partnerships. The Department of Trade and Industry and Department for Education and Employment report on partnerships at work in 1997. It concludes that the partnership is central to the strategy of successful organizations, and they must focus on customer needs, has brought with it the desire to engage the attitudes and commitment of all employees in order to meet those needs effectively. And in impact of partnerships, these are the specific type of multi-sector partnerships. It designed to create clear and meaningful impact towards a social or environmental goal. The partnerships set clear outcomes, have a transparent divisions of labor, and they have a mechanism for taking stock, adapting, and learning. In the impact of partnerships have 5 main themes or paths that the organizations identified as producing a balanced environment in which employees thrived and sought success for themselves and their organizations. These are, first, shared goals. In shared goals, this is understanding the business we are in, that all employees should be involved in developing the organization's vision, resulting in a shared direction and enabling people to see how they fit into the organization and the contribution they are making. Second is shared culture. In shared culture, it is agree values building us together. And in the research, organizations acknowledge that a culture has to build up over time. It cannot be imposed by senior executives, but must rather be developed in an atmosphere of fairness, trust, and respect until it permits every activity of the organization. Third is shared learning. In shared learning, this is continuously improving ourselves. The key business benefits of shared learning include an increasing receptiveness to exchange and the benefits of increased organizations' loyalty brought by career and personal development plans. And fourth is shared effort. This is one business driven by flexible teams. Exchange has become such an important part of our daily lives that organizations have learned that they cannot deal with it in an unstructured way, says the report. The response to change cannot be purely reactive as business opportunities may be missed. 5 is shared information. In shared information, this is effective communication throughout the enterprise. It is while most organizations work hard at downward communication, the most effective communication of all runs up, down, and across the business in a mixture of formal systems. Next, employee voice strategy. This is the means by which people communicate their views to their employer. It's the main way employees can influence matters that affect them at work. According to Boxall and Purcell in 2003, that the employee voice is the term increasingly used to cover a whole variety of processes and structures which enable and sometimes empower employees directly and indirectly to contribute the decision making in the firm. The employee voice can be seen as ability of employees to influence the actions of the employees by Millward et al. In 2000. The framework for employee voice strategies has been modeled by Markington et al. In 2001. We have here the framework for employee voice. We have shared agenda, employee involvement, partnership agreement, direct involvement, indirect involvement, grievance procedures, traditional collective bargaining, and contested agenda. A shared agenda of involvement and partnership is a form of upward problem solving. This is on the same axis as the contested agenda of grievances and collective bargaining. But these are not absolutes. Organizations will have tendencies towards shared or contested agendas, just as there will be varying degrees of direct and indirect involvement. Although they are unlikely to have partnership and traditional collective bargaining at the same time. As Cochin, Katz, and McCarthy in 1986 point out, among the strongest factors affecting the choice of employee voice strategy are the values of management towards union. Next is planning for voice. The employee voice strategy appropriate for an organization depends upon the values and attitudes of management, and if they exist, trade unions, and the current climate of employee relations. Strategic planning should be based on a review of the existing forms of voice, which would include discussions with stakeholders, our line managers, employees, and the trade union representatives on the effectiveness of existing arrangements and any improvement required. Next that I will discuss is Chapter 19, which is the Strategic Human Resource Toolkit. In Strategic Human Resource Management Toolkit, it consists of the following tool, which is number 1, overall business analysis and human resource implications. 2, analysis of competitive strategy and its implications. Tool 3, analysis of business strategies and their implications. 4, analysis of fit between type of organization and human resource strategy. 5, best practice analysis. 6, overall analysis of human resource strategic goals. 7, overall strategic human resource management gap analysis. 8, integration of business and human resource strategies. 9, bundling of human resource activities. 10, analysis of high performance goals. 11, high performance work system gap analysis. 12, analysis of engagement and commitment level survey. 13, analysis of employee engagement goals. 14, employee engagement gap analysis. 15, analysis of resourcing goals. 16, resourcing gap analysis. 17, analysis of talent management goals. 18, talent management gap analysis. 19, analysis of learning and development goals. 20, gap analysis of learning and development activities. 21, analysis of reward and management goals. 22, gap analysis of reward management activities. 23, analysis of employee relations goals. 24, gap analysis of employee relations activities. The purpose of the toolkit is to provide the basis for conducting a strategic review of human resource management practices in order to develop and implement strategic human resource management. The individual tools can serve as checklists to analyze different aspects of human resource strategy. They can also be used to involve people in the formulation of strategy by prompting discussions in workshops and focus groups. This can show and help you to build or improve the human resource organization by offering ready-to-use generic rule profiles and human resource process flows. It includes a human resource audit tool, and human resource grievance matrix, and many more useful templates to see up specific human resource activities we can see in this toolkit. These are the following that in the Strategic Human Resource Toolkit B.
Jet planes in the night sky with you, getting high.